The Copper Kings had their eyes on a trip to Plymouth for the state semifinals. Good evening, everyone. I'm a big fan of changing things up every once in a while. However, I'm not a fan of changing the name of a highly successful sports show to something silly like Sports Ball with Birdsall. It's not even catchy or anything. Yeah, I'm looking at you. So tonight, let's change it up as we begin our high school playoff coverage in the Sioux with some hockey as Calumet faced Big Rapids in the Division IV state quarterfinals. Just over 2 minutes in, Brent Locust feeds Rory Anderson in front of the net. He fires and it leads to a 1-0 lead. A few minutes later, Anderson has the chance to add to their lead, but goalie Fletcher Bolda makes the stop. Later, Cardinals on the power play. Alex Jones ends up getting the score to tie the game up. Later in the first, Copper Kings on a power play. Sam Urkala finds David Lato open. He directs the puck in, and the Copper Kings go on to win it 7-3 as they advance to the state semifinals. And they will face Flint Powers Catholic. That game will take place Saturday morning at 10 a.m. at the USA Hockey Arena in downstate Plymouth. Basketball now, as a Class D district championship took place between Rapid River and Mid-Peninsula. First quarter, Rockets on the break. Tyler the One Sundling takes it all the way to the hoop. Rapid River jumps out to a 6-0 lead. A little later, off the miss, Billy Carlson with the offensive board and the putback. Buffalo Bill gets the first basket for the Wolverines. More from Mid-Pen. Ball goes outside to Terry Brower, and TB4 nails the three-pointer. But tonight in Eben, it was all about rocket power. Mason Berglund with the pull-up jumper, and he's going to end up scoring here, and it's time to celebrate in purple as Rapid River knocks off Mid-Pen 60-50 to win the Class D district title.
We've been playing all season long through a lot of hard games, especially in the start of the season. Came through a lot of struggles, a lot of adversity, but we came together and we've been playing our best ball in these last two games right in time for districts, so it's awesome. There's no feeling like it.
I'm just really proud of everybody. I'm pleased with everybody that came out tonight. It was a really, really good crowd. I thought they were real nice and loud. I was happy with our seniors tonight. I'm glad that they got one. It's been a long road, especially for Mason Berglund. He's been here for 4 years and hasn't got one yet, so I'm proud that he got one tonight.
That baby looks so excited. The Rockets win their first district title since 2004. More Class D action. Let's go to Baraga for their semifinals as Dollar Bay hangs on to beat Jeffers 54-51. And it was Chassell over Lakeland and Hubble 70-59. The Blue Bolts and the Panthers will meet Friday for the district title. Down in Stevenson, it was North Central over North Dickinson 70-41. And Jason Whitens finished with 14 points and 14 rebounds. Dawson Bilski chipped in with 20 of his own. And Barker Harris beat Stevenson 67-51. The Jets and Broncos, they'll clash on Friday for the district title in Stevenson. Class D action now in Republic as Bessemer went head-to-head against Forest Park. Second quarter action, and it's Braden Tomes with the handoff, and Bray Bray would get the jumper to fall. Speed Boys take a 4-point lead. Next possession, three-pointer no good. There's a battle for the rebound, and it ends up in the hands of Ben Bogacic, and Double B scores there to make it a 6-point game. Trojans would fight back, though. Daniel Nasaridi with the baseline jumper as Dan the Man chips away at the deficit. Little later, off the inbounds, it's Nasarini wide open for the layup. He led Forest Park with 12 points, but the Trojans had a hard time keeping Bogacic grounded as he finished with 15, and Bessemer knocks off Forest Park 42-38, the final score. Game 2 pitted Uintraut Creek against Wakefield Marinisco, and this game was all about the big show, Jake Witt. Mid-range jumper here falls for Witt as he dents the scoreboard first. Cardinals would answer back Jacob Suzik with a jumper of his own, and it goes down as Jay Suze gives Wakefield Marinisco a 5-point lead. A little later, Witt on the drive. First shot no good, second shot no good, third shot is no good, but the fourth time is the charm for the 6'8 junior, but the Cardinals weren't scared. Suzik gets Witt to jump, and that leaves Eric Hakamaki wide open. The Hackmaster scores the easy lay-in, but Witt was on another level as he powers the Panthers to a win 54-46. ETC will face Bessemer on Friday for the district title. Class B district semifinals now in Escanaba as Gladstone tops the Eskimos 69-56, and Menominee got the win over Kingsford 58-48. Hunter Haas led the Maroons with 18 points. Gladstone and Menominee will meet Friday for the Class B district title. Class C action now from Gwin as Negaunee battled Munising in the first semifinal game there. First quarter, Mustangs down 7, but they don't cur. Cade Contreras finds Anthony Matson in the corner, and Big Tony hits the triple to cut it down to 4. A little later, it's Dr. Dre Tumanen with the mid-range J, and the MPC Player of the Year hits it to push the lead back to 6. More from the Miners. This time, they work the ball around, then inside to Trent Bell, and that's how he rings the bell. Negaunee goes up by 8. But the Mustangs would not back down. Big Tony with another 3. How you doing? Munising was down 23-16 after 1 quarter, but Negaunee put the pedal to the metal later on. Bell with the offensive board here, and he will score. He led the Miners with 25 points as they win it 65-41, the final score. Game 2 now, as the hosting Model Towners went head-to-head with Ishpeming. First quarter, no score. Gavin Sundberg to Dondre the Yo-Yo Yoey, and he drives and scores. That would be the first bucket of the ball game. Gwyn would return the favor, though. Reed Wiedenhofer to Jordan Stein from downtown, and Einstein says 3 equals MC squared. Later, though, off the miss, ball's going to go to the Heartbreak Kid, Hart Holmgren, and the MPC first teamer would do the rest. Hematites with an early 4-point lead. But don't count out the Model Towners. Tucker Taylor decides to take it in himself, and T-Squared gets the layup to fall. He finished with 19 points and 10 rebounds on the night. This was a close one to the end, but the Hematites would hold on for the win 70-67. They move on to face rivals Negaunee in the district championship game on Friday. More Class C semifinals action as Westwood was down 11 points in the fourth quarter, but they battled back to stun the hosts. West Iron County 50-45. Austin Pierpont led the Pats with 17 points. Blake Hewitt also had 13, and Iron Mountain holds on to beat Norway 53-49 behind 27 points from Carson Wonders. The Mountaineers battle Westwood Friday in the district finals at West Iron County. And a pair of Class C champions already crowned tonight as Calumet beats Hancock 54-46 to win their second straight district title. And for the first time since 1998, Newberry wins a boys district title as they topped St. Ignace 67-55. Let's jump to Class A now as Marquette welcomed in Traverse City Central. First quarter, Redmond down 2. Joe Ostrowski shooting from the scorer's table, and he hits it. Mojo gives Marquette a 1-point lead. A little later, Ethan Martish with the ball, and E. Marsh drives into the teeth of the defense and somehow gets the layup to go. That tied the game up at 16. Moments later, the three-pointer is no good. Jackson Ostrowski with the offensive board, dishes to his brother Joe, and Mojo gets the bucket and the foul there. This game went back and forth, but the Trojans would use a strong second half as they upset the Redmen 72-60, the final score.